The astute among you will notice that this is not the wee baldy man that talks about pharmacy, nor is it the big guy with lots of hair who talks about pharmacy. It's Amanda from the policy team, and I am talking about making cakes. So last Sunday, Harry moved us away a bit from all the pharmacy talk and showed us his mum's recipe for fruit loaf, and I know a lot of you have had a lot of fun this week trying that out at home. At that point, Harry suggested that perhaps this Sunday I could make a ginger cake, which seemed like a good idea at the time, but who knew that flour could be in such short supply? At the moment, it is harder to procure than an unlicensed special. So I thought, okay, well, what have I got? What can I get my hands on, and what can we cook? So I've got my chef's jacket on, but this is the least chefy thing that you'll ever do. And something you can involve the kids, or your partner, or your granny, or your granddad. Anyone that lives in the same house as you. Don't go out, don't go elsewhere. But you have a bit of fun, and you can style a lot of it your own way. So we'll start off. You need 200 grams of plain biscuits of your choice, or what you have in the cupboard. You need 200 grams of chocolate, milk, plain, white, whatever you like. You need 200 grams of other ingredients. Now this is a bit of a kind of a Rocky Road-esque type of thing. I happen to have malted sweets here, but you could use any sweets at all. You could use fruit, you could use marshmallows, you could use broken up bits of meringue, whatever you like. So, in addition to that, you need 100 grams of butter and 3 tablespoons of golden syrup, but more about that later. So first off, you get your biscuits and you need to break them up. You can either crunch them in your hands, or you can get a bag, and you can do it this way. Pop them in the bag, see that. And this bit is good for any pent-up frustrations that you might have at the moment. You know, that kind of thing, how challenging it is to stay at home with the nearest to dearest, and you discover how untidy we actually are, and how much food people can get through when they're stuck in the house. So, break the biscuits up, get yourself a bowl, and pour the biscuits into the bowl. See the biscuits? You add your 200 grams of whatever your favourite bits and pieces are, or whatever you've got in the cupboard. And then we turn to the other ingredients of the butter, the syrup, and the chocolate that you've already got. So, if you have an induction hob, you'll be able to just put these ingredients straight into the pot. So, 100 grams of butter, 3 tablespoons of golden syrup, and your 200 grams of chocolate, and pop them in. Amazing things, these induction hobs, you can just melt straight away like that. Follow your manufacturer's instructions. But if you don't have that, don't worry about it. What you will need is you'll need a bowl. And instead of putting these ingredients into the pot, put them into the bowl. You then put water in the bottom of the pot, bring it to the boil, and then you put the bowl on the top like that. Make sure the bottom of the bowl is not touching the water, because essentially it'll be the steam that will then melt it. So we're going to melt these ingredients together, and we'll be back shortly. Okay, so we're back again. We've stirred all these the ingredients all melted together, and they're forming a lovely kind of chocolatey mass. I know I said you could do this with your family, but a shout out there to those of you who stay by yourselves. The amazing thing you guys can do is you can make this with all of your favourite ingredients, and you can eat the whole thing without having to share any of it. So, how good was that? So, we end up with basically, that's the chocolate and the butter and the syrup mixed together. Back to the bowl. Pour that in. There we go. And you can have a fight about who gets to take the remnants out of the bowl. Just stir all that together. And it just forms a big sticky thing. basically taking other ingredients and other biscuits and things and breaking them up and turning them into something else. But I can assure you, this is much more delicious than eating all these things on their own. Absolutely fantastic. There we go. So, you then need a tray. I have lined this with environment-friendly cling wrap. But if plastic offends your sensibilities that way, then just grease your tray. But pop in. The amazing thing with this is though it makes it dead easy to lift out. I'll show you that later on. So, get this in. Use the back of your spoon to squeeze it down into the corners. And once that's spread out like that, just stick it into the fridge for as long as you like, but for at least an hour. And the chocolate will all set. This, I have to say, is a bit of the difference between chefs and cooks. So some of you might know this, but Adam and Harry and I went to a cookery class one night, and we were making Portuguese tarts. And Adam and I were kind of faffing about, bashing into one another, and Harry's was just completely perfect, and he ended up the star baker that night. And that, I think I would say, is that Harry's a chef, while Adam and I are more kind of keen cooks. So, right, we'll get this into the fridge, and we'll be back later. Take care. Hello, here we are back again. Tray's back out in the fridge, nicely set, and we need another 200 grams of chocolate. It's a very low calorie production, this you'll understand, but it is Easter. So we melt it again, induction hob, straight in your pot if you have one. If not, back in the bowl again, boiling water in the pot, bowl on the top with the chocolate in it, and the steam will melt the chocolate. So essentially, we get the chocolate melted. This is a bit what I always like with Mary Berry, because she's just like full of so many lovely descriptions. Have you ever noticed she uses words like scrumptious and cosy and tasty, and she just makes you feel that everything's okay in the world. And we're kind of needing to feel that at the moment, so there you go. Alright, so the chocolate is melting, and I've realised actually I watched the first half of the video, and apologies because I was making a lot of racket with the pots and things, and my voice maybe didn't carry so well over the top of it. So there's not much to this recipe, but we will bung it on the website so that you can have a look at it. So we get the chocolate melted. And then essentially you just pour it over the top of the tray. And once again, you can, those of you who share your house with other people, you can argue about who gets a chance to scrape what remains out of the pot. And if you live by yourself, you can have that treat all to yourself. Best way to get the chocolate over the cake is just to give it a good old shoodle. And that will give you a nice layer of chocolate over the top. And then that simply goes back into the fridge. You can stay there as long as you want it to, but it needs to be at least about an hour to get the chocolate to set. So we'll see you again then. Hello, we're back again. I don't know if you can see it, but since we did the last scene, I'm covered in chocolate, and that's because I was washing the pot and did that thing. You put the tap on too hard and it just all went all over me. But all the more reason to be covered up in a jacket. So we're ready to go for the final stretch now. So chocolate is set. And I said to you, I liked the environment friendly tin wrap because you can actually just lift the whole tray out like that. How good is that? So, essentially, grab yourselves a knife, a few paper cases, a plate, whatever you fancy. And just make a few cuts and cut yourself a nice slice off this chocolate loveliness. And here we go. Get out the good plates, you know, the ones you never use, and get them out and ready. And there we go. Nice bit of cake into the thing. And off we go. And that's us. That's it. So, as I said, the least chefy chefing that you'll ever come across. But I hope you enjoy it. I don't have any shout outs to do specifically for the network tonight, but I've got a couple that I'm going to say. So, first one, a big thank you to our digital wizzo, Robbie, who has managed all the way through this to produce these videos for us every night with the aid of nothing much more than an iPhone, 2 empty bean tins strung together with string. So thanks very much, Robbie. Keep it up. A huge big thank you to all of you out there in community pharmacy world, the quiet army as we are now known as. Thanks for everything you're doing. Totally brilliant. Couldn't be prouder to be part of such a fantastic profession. I hope you have had a fantastic Easter. I hope you have had kilograms of chocolate. I hope you have a bit of fun making this. And we're going to do a wee bit more with recipes, maybe linked in with our charity partner Alzheimer's Scotland. So keep watching and we'll give you more details on that. Stay safe everybody. Bye bye.